How are you, AJ? I'm giving you my eyes. I'm giving you my eyes, AJ. And right now, Mary, I'm giving you my heart. That video you just sent me, I don't even remember the name anymore. I am so high as a kite on the information network. I need to shut myself down. I must become deaf and blind. So if it's going to take a beard to make me become deaf and distorted, I will never be blind, because on every level of study, the information is always there, and I don't want to stop myself from learning. I don't want myself to stop learning, but I know that I'll go nuts because I can't exalt what I bring in. With every second with every second that I create a new equation, something else new came into that equation to broaden the equation. And it doesn't stop. So if I don't do everything you have said, I'm going to try to do everything globally in the area, everything globally. Isn't it funny the way the eyes just sort of like pass the hand globally, right? Globally. It just comes in. The Mayan Sanskrit, in which Mary had sent me now on my Google page. Can I just, I know I can just pull this over here now. Come on, camera. That's it. That's it, camera. Little bit to the right. That's it. That's good, camera. Okay, I think I got it over here. Okay, and that's it, camera. That's it. Look where that mouse is. Yeah, that's where I want the mouse. A little bit more. I got my mouse a little bit more. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You see, it's right here, and it's right here, and it's... Oh, you see that thing doesn't come forward? But this is the song. Oh, how... Okay, it's over in 7 seconds. Okay, now hold on a second. Hold on. It's 3, 2, 1. Little River Band. And they were showing one of the songs. But look at the Little River Band. 7... Oh my God, hold on a second. You see, I can't even watch it. I learned right from the beginning. Look, Little River Band, 7, 7, 2. 2 is the devil. It's a she-devil, because 2 is Venus. And in Venus is number 9. 2 and 9 lives right there. Okay? Inside LRB. L-E-L-A-R. Elar. Rala B, ballerina. I'm wondering, 772. You've seen it right there. That's the Little River Band. And Mary sent me this thing, okay, where inside of it, they were taking the vibrations and moving it over the Sanskrit. Now, irregardless to whether or not the vibrations did that exact movement, doesn't matter to me. That way nothing is wrong right now. That's what we saw. We are deaf in this situation. It's only what we see. Little River Band. We don't hear the music, but we see how everything moved. Are we assuming it is the music? We wouldn't know. We don't hear. The words were not there. Little River Band. So if I was blind and I felt it move with my hands and I felt the Sanskrit, then we would believe by what our hands feel. And we would trust our hands over our ears. That Sanskrit that Mary sent me, I've done that before. And only because I'm confident in what I'm doing and I believe in what I'm doing and I know what I have done before, I don't want to take the negative effect and say to myself, well, this is what it is. I'm telling you a story that I believe. Okay, this is a fictional story based all in fiction. I don't have to say it anymore. Just pass it on. It's fiction because no one has to believe. Okay, but for me, it's real regardless. Put it and categorize it wherever you want. It's not a religion. Okay, there is no category other than I throw the cards, I roll the dice, and here's the story at hand. You see, take it as whether or not the actors are good within the story. They give it an award because of the actor. But if the story's no good, you're watching a movie, not the actor. But if the actor's no good, there is no movie. They portray. Pour three trays. 13 angel creation residents. Call me the cat that jumps up and down. The cats that are on the kill, they got to give them 2 names. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here comes the kitty cat. Well, look, there's the dog, but it's a Rottweiler. You see, with the dogs, they like say, that's a Rottweiler. Okay? They call it kitty cat. It's got to have 2 names. But a dog? I have a dog, it's a Rottweiler. You never hear people with cats say, you have a cat? Yeah. You have a dog? Oh, yeah, it's a Rottweiler. Oh, yeah, it's a Doberman. Yeah, I got a cat. He's a stray. You know, when it comes to cats, he's a stray. Most cats are strays. Orphan children. Go to the roulette table right now. Orphan children marked on roulette. Let me tell you one thing. My friend Even Steven brought me this. Now I'm going to make my contrast a little bit better. Okay, for the eyes. There you go. How is everybody? And I brought home all these. They're all the same. They're all the same. But I got to cut them up and put them together, okay? I got to put these things together one by one and try to figure out how many of them I need for one area. Don't you see the spread in one hand? How much of this can I spread before they start falling off on their own? 1 and 1 will create the eye. But when you have 4 of these, you don't create the eye, the Chinese eye, sorry to say it that way. You don't create this eye or the eyebrow. You create 4. You create the square of the round. Why is it a square of the rounds? Because when you choose 4 corners in a round, it becomes a square because the wire is pulled straight across. In this world, everything is going around. When you stretch your arm out, when you roll a bowling ball, when you throw a football, look at the movement in your arm. You're not doing this. You're not a snake. Everything is relevant. 5775 is marked right on here. This is marked 5775, and now in most casinos and the computerized boards, they have it marked digitally on the table to bet on the orphan children. To bet on the orphan children. Apparently, we come from 2 dimensions to create the 3rd dimension. Certain people that have been left off from other people that will never see these people and will never see them again. 3 billion of them will never see you in your life. You will never see 3 billion people because they're from the other dimension. We come together to live, and we can always visit the other dimensions, but not exactly in this dimension. I'm going to show you this. There's 2 sides. There's the North American side and what they call the English side. I call it the French side or the Hebrew side or the Greek side because all these sides, okay, like the Greeks want to go from the back side and Israelis write it the other way. You know what I'm saying? The French side is because one's a square, one frog jumps, he's around. He jumps squarely up to hop around. Otherwise, if he was square, you'd only be going up and down, right? A rabbit must be square. He can hop straight up and down and go nowhere. That's square. But a frog, he jumps up, he goes forward. Can a frog jump up without going forward? If he need not do, he stretches his tongue till the do. So here's where the numbers are. Are you ready? And go. Okay. 26 and 32 is 58. 5 times 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. 40 and 13 is the blue world. 53 electronic creation, which is Jupiter and Earth. That is the alignment around 0. The first link. Don't forget, there's more than one link. You see on this side, okay, we have 1 link and 2 links, AC/DC. So on this side, we have 1 link, okay? We link up. The other has an out and an in. We have an in and an out. Okay? There's more than that, because we have not only an in and an out within ourselves. In the other world, it's all based on, you see, it takes the 10 of that world, it shoves the 10 into this world, and of this world, their 10, that brings this world's soul of this 10, makes this 10 20, and makes that 10 10. 10 times 10 is 100, times 2 worlds is 200, times 10 is 2,000. 10 and ABC, because there is no you and me. 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 1, 4, 10, 10. There is no 9, 10, because it takes 2 to tango. So you come into this world and you go 4, 1, 4. The corners are all added in to connect the two worlds. You don't go straight across. You now have monopoly from 36 to 40. Although the center of the heart gets removed from 50. Why? 10, 10, 10, 10. 40 into the center from one side, into the center for the other side. 2 hands on the clock in 2 different worlds at the same time, equaling to 4, turning around 1, making it 4, 1, 4, connected to 2 worlds, making it 5, 1, 5, 47 times, 47 times 33? That's not right. If it is, it's 1551. And it was just 1155 on the video. That is Jesus. Jesus is so real you don't know, but the whole thing is he never lived here. He came, he intercepted a body, they divided religion 1,000 times and told you one word. There's 3 basic words to life. Everything is about 3. There's nothing more than 3. There could never be anything more than 3. But in between 1 and 2 is 9. In between 2 and 3 is 9. In between 0 and 1 is who you are. Don't even count it. And don't count the spirit even coming in. Besides, it's your choice from the left of the balance to the right of the balance, and always equaling to 120 degrees, but remove yourself again, which is no more than 2, 4 because of your fingers, okay, which is 16 inside. So the maximum of 16 times 1/5 of 16 equals to 3.1, which is the AC power because of the speed of a racehorse inside who you are of a universe. We are all individual, universal soldier angels. We are the universe. Gallus says the dance of totality of eternal. The dance of eternal, because there's not one, there's not 2. There are many who have put this thing together. The round table, for me, is what it's all about. And it will be forever. We want nothing square. It knocks out all corners. Eventually, you plug a hole in a corner, becomes an outlet into the other world, in which we're grinding out all the time. We're all queens. We're all queens. We wear the jewels of all the kings. We get all the jewels. They have nothing but a ring and a crown. A ring and a crown, but we are all the jewels. So are we the jewels in the king's crown? And she wears them all. We wear her within us with the crown jewels. So now that I'm going to come back to this roulette, okay, you know what? I was just watching myself for a second. I swear. Are you out there? Who's out there? Is there someone? I want to feel you all right now. I want to feel you all right now because we got to feel all each other. Not because it seems silly. Because if we could, and if this is a computer system, we bust into mainframe and redirect her course. Like a ship. like the 10-cent coin. They gave us the beaver, don't leave her, underneath beaver the water, fishing by the lake. Richie Cunningham, Andy Griffith. We're going to show you this one more time. To show you the year of the orphan, okay, I will show you number 20, which is over here. 20 plus 31 is 51. That is Mars. 14 plus 9 is 23. That is Earth and Venus. 22 is life. Again, Venus, Venus. Okay. 20, 2014. 4 is like 10 because 4 and 6 is 10. Okay. 2014, 34. 6 times 4, 6 plus 4 is 24. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. 4 and 3, 4 by 3 is 12, plus 1 plus 4, plus 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 plus 12 equals 19. That equals 9. 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 equals 8. 34, 44, 54, 64, 65, 74, plus 1, 75. Toot, toot, toot. 19 plus 4 is 23. No, that's not the right one. 17. See 17? The Queen, Earth, Queen, Venus, 7, 7. In 1776. In 1776. G for gold, 7. O for gold, 6. G-O is gringo. Gringo? Hello, my friends. Let's get gringo. 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 The Spanish, they go. Now we have to understand how it works with Spanish to take it another step further. We go a little bit in Spanish. We'll go a little bit in Greek. We'll come back to Hebrew. We'll go back and we'll go forward. And we'll keep putting on and putting on and putting on and building, because every area you go into, they have a different money. So different money, different ways, right? So you get 1776, G-O-L. Okay, 3 by 4 is 12. That's the L letter. Okay, 17, 51 again. Plus 6 is 57. 1734, 6. Man of the Gateway of D.C. Gateway of D.C. And on this side, it says 2014, 31, 9, 1. 21, or 2015, because 1 plus 14 is 15. 2014, 2015, okay. September 22nd, 2014. AC enters the 2 worlds of 9, the gateway of time heaven when the next moon comes. L, her world, into number 35, electric company, into the dog pound of creation. Here I am, the backdoor passage, after putting on the link. That would be the piano. Inside the last moon of Delta, that's in our mind. They're coming into our mind with a new computer system. 21 is the dice, that's the computer system they're putting into us. In the Venus world, 52, which is inside our minds, inside our blood, inside life is red. Okay? The gateway. And we relink to 34, 17, 6, 57, 75, 57, 21, 35, 60, 21, 31, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 75, 17, 34, 6, 50, 57, 57, 75, this Hebrew New Year, 57, 75. It says club, it says gold. Okay, you just go on any, you go look up any casino right now online. And I know you have the capabilities of doing it right now because you just heard me say it. And you look this up, what I just showed you, and call it roulette orphelin, or ORFPHELINS. Okay, you look that up, and it's going to be everywhere. Right now, we are so infiltrated. We are all being listened to totally all the time. But they don't listen to certain informations because they know there's no threat. They know the threat is only in the mass. See, my threat is only in the mass, which means I will be picked up by a school of fish, okay, in the mass. We will do nothing except for do nothing. When you do nothing, when the mass does nothing, absolutely nothing at all, nothing. All you do is you do the minimum to get your food to eat and to sing together in peace. Because when the mass does nothing, then nothing moves. When the mass does nothing, there is no danger. And if there is any danger, it is not within the mass, but within the second system. That's when the mass can come together. When the second system comes against them, then they're in no fear because they are the mass. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. This is the roulette wheel. I've done a little bit of it, but I'm telling you, inside of here is the greatest piece of art that you will ever see. This is the highest notation you will ever have. And I just got to pick up my calculator. 1296 and 1444. 38 times 38. The church. This is inside the wheel. 3 days and 1 day of 1440 minutes. 3 days and 1 day equals 4. 1440. 4 by 4 by 4 equals 264. 64 is 6 times 4. 6 plus 4 is 24 and 10. That is right now 2414. 444 and 4 is 13. Plus 13 is 1457. Now, I know somebody already did this. I don't know who did this. Was it Messer? Was it Mary? Those are the two that are showing me the most information right now. That 14, it is the moon. That is the gateway. That is the fox. That is 5775. That is the AD world, which is the center. 1 joins the middle of 4. See the 1,000? 1,000? Take that 1, put in the middle of 4, it becomes the 5. The 7 is the gateway. It's the gateway of 3 and 7 because the 4 and 6 is the 1 and the 9 is the in-way. The 6 and the 4 is the in the way it is. In the way it is because Lo Shu says, I replace 1 and 9 with 4, 1 and 6, 9. They gave us the math. They gave us the answers. We have to just ask the questions and put together the right formula to use what they gave us against them. And what we do against them is find what we presume to be the possibility of the revelation, the answer, the truth of the reality of what they gave us, because we're not the producers of this world. We're not the producers. We live in this. We live in the system. They created it. We live. Let's live their game they wanted us to live. And the only way to win is to do nothing but help ourselves survive. Only at the end, you see, we're not a species that gives up, but only at the end can you not go into your job, because until then, you see, for us, it's pretty difficult. Oh my God, it's time to start the revolution, right? I'm going to stay home for 6 months to a year, but you got to feed your family. So you got to wait till the last minute before we can make the decision, making it 10 times as tough on us than anybody else, because we have greater to lose. But we know at the end, we will only have to win, and we don't have to do anything but love thy neighbor. Respect. Isn't that what Tina Turner said? Turn over a new leaf. In time, Tina Turner, turn over a new leaf, and RESPCT, percentage of the calculation and the action within the thought. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I'm not even sure what to say, but this was a continuation. Oh, there was one. There's so many more things I didn't do. Oh my God, I'm going to prepare you for my next video. That's it. You tell me who it is. Out of love, I don't know. It could be a calculation of 88 or 808 in the bicycle cards. Because Hi, who knew HIE, and because the transformer line goes from H from one side to the other, if it was split in half, The H split in half actually looks like an E. Why does it look like one is longer than the other? Because this is on an angle this way. My design is square, but it also says the high of love. We're not doing this right now. Oops. Everything is starting to fall on the floor. I feel like a punk. Raphael, 7286. 25, 25. I'm stopping it. Ah, you see, I missed again. You see, I never want to act out of ration. I didn't stop it. Big deal. What if I had something else to say that was very important? The only thing I can say, September 21st, September 21st, September 21st. Now, you see, I could have ended it, but now I'm going to look up number 21. And number 21 is there. Okay. 21 is between 4 and 2. Okay. Oh, my God. The gateway. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow, if you can read what I can read, that is insane. And the opposite of 21 is 1, 20, and 33. That's the two worlds. 21, 1, and 33. Oh, my God. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. 21. I'm turning it to the wrong side. Here. Here on this side, 21 is between 2, 4, 19. That'd be the moon of Jack. This is what's in the head, okay, in the way. And here's your 20 on that side, right? But I think it was 20 and 1 on the opposite side. Is that what it was? Come, stick with me. Here's 21 on this side. Here's 1 on this side. The cube and the one spirit meets the cube. 2, 4. Here's your 2 readers. Okay? Oh, this is insane. They're telling you everything. You see, 9 brings you life. 18 is a 666 world. 29 is a 2 worlds of 9 passage. The gateway comes into the 28 days of the moon of Alpha Beta, which is in the letter R. And if you go to the opposite side, creation of the 3 worlds of 6, AC connection. Don't forget, there's a water way, there's an electronic way, and an electronic way that goes into you, and then what you do with the electronics, because you eat to keep yourself alive, to beat your heart, to make everything else work within your own system. We come into the time, an area. I'm just so excited sometimes, and I'm even more excited right now because I'm thinking of something. I freaking waited 10 years for this. I took these pills and believed what they told me of the truth of what I believed over the medical system that I no longer believe, that I no longer can believe because I lived 10 years of it and I saw different. Is it because I believe that I gained such a knowledge that nothing can get in my way? And yes, one day this bipolar will eat me up because they have told the truth? I can no longer believe because I haven't seen it. Depression happened once in my life. Everything else was confusion. It's a dance. It's a dance. I can't be mad. I can't be mad and angry so much that I would take away from what I drastically believe. Should I occupy my time to lose what I have gained of knowledge to know that their world, if it is real, and it is real, because of what happens within us, we are not used to taking the rose bush off our head, the wreath, to seeing the reality that we fall into this world and we believe it because we feel it. We feel it because it is the beliefs, how they manipulated the mind to think. I saw the cowbell too many times. I fell to the world when I saw the images. They knew the images were coming to me. When I saw Mary in the sky wearing that white and blue, and she started talking to me, but I heard nothing. But somehow over a period of time, whatever she told me raised goosebumps. As it rised in my mind over time, it wasn't what she told me on that night, but what she brought me to see with enlightenment within my own mind. I just want to believe myself because this is the story of Cinderella, Snow White, the 7 dwarfs. This is the story of Rael. This is 2,000 years old, Messer. Jen putting it together in XL. No need to speed it up. XL. Doesn't matter. Man or mother. That's okay. Man or mother, XL. 7557. 33, 5 and 7 is 12, 12, 12, L and L. I heard the speech last night. Today is the 12th. I'm assuming. Could be the 11th. I don't know. But if it was the 12th, today is a reflection of 666, three worlds. In 9, the 9 legs of the cat comes into 2 of those 3 worlds, and she connects in all 3 worlds. One out, one in, and one reconnect. And then you connect within. 3 is 6. 6 is 18. Why is 6 18? Because she all has to connect to 3 worlds and be connected herself. September 21st, everything links. Everything links. 21 times 3 is 63. 21, 2 and 1 is 3. 63 equals 66. 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 plus 9 is 63. Or 36 is 99. 9, 9, and 9. Jupiter. Jupiter. Venus. Venus. Jupiter. Pluto. Pluto. Jupiter. Neptune. 333 brings Earth in. 333 brings Saturn. 6 brings on 8. As 5 brings on 9. As 4 brings on 10. All mathematical calculations connecting our planets and to the system we live in. 1, 2, 1, which is another mathematical equation inside the game they call SIBO. SIBO. It's apparently some game out of Asia. You play it with 3 dice, and they pay you on 3 dice. They pay you the single payout of 3 dice, which is the addition of the 3 dice. They pay you the total of the 3 dice. They pay you of the individual dice. This is the September series of a difference. It's something we've never seen but hoped for and thought we would never see but believed we always would see, and we never lost a dream. We never lost a dream. How strong was that dream that we never lost a dream? Hold on a second. We never lost a dream that there was a God. We never lost a dream that there was love for real and peace forever. We never lost the dream. The dream is real. Peace is periodic. Peace is amongst bunches. Peace and those who love brush the hate away. More peace comes. But when it gets brushed away, we know where it is. We know what we have to do. And peace is the only way, because it's like a bunch of bees. It's like a bunch of bees. Just keep them bees just roaming around. It'd be so hard for them to break through the door. Wouldn't matter. Just let them try. To break an entry, if you had 600 million men running 1 second at a time through a passageway, anybody that would try to pass the passageway, they're not running with them. They will be running against the grain. They will be running into the grain, therefore wiping them out. Almost like taking out your Cuisinart and dicing up the vegetables. No action needed. And the way to do this is so simple. It may not seem to work at the moment, but it will, and it is. I think of good, you think of bad. 600 million people think of good, and 50 think of bad, going against the gateway. As we pass through the gateway, by the time they try to come in at 100 miles an hour, we're going through at 500 million miles an hour, and we are full. There's no space for mistake. There is no passage. If it's not here, it's here. If it's not there, it's there. If it's not there, it's here. If it's not here, it's here. You can't get through. That is the system of AC/DC that we run. We run the system of electric company because it's a continuous flow of two directions of turning a turbine and rushing the water down to turn that turbine to create the position. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus.